What's up folks, this is Shady Tech, and today I'm going to do an unboxing overview of a particular smartwatch from we'll call it a fashion or a design brand, and it's called Milliot & Co. I believe this is a fashion and a design brand from Asia, which I'm not too sure which country it is from, but this is how the boxes looks like. Oh, I put it on just now, but that's how you open the box, like put it from the side, on top and bottom. And let's see. In the front, you got like a clean whitish kind of look here, but there's a little bit of a bump on the Milliot branding on top of here in the middle here, and some Japanese words here. So I believe this is like a Japanese company maybe. And on the bottom, you got a color which is like white color tone here. On top, on the left side, right side, nothing. There is some specifications on the sport watch, and it's called sport watch. You can see it over here, with a 1.3-inch screen and some kind of description down below, the functions that it got, some of them here, and it's powered by and actually on Android apps, and also for App Store on iOS. So let's just put this aside here and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so you just put it up from side. It's a plastic kind of cover here, and you got some logo down below there as well, and it's pretty minimalistic, but then again it's kind of like a typical kind of designer kind of unbox, I would say, retail here I would say. So you got the charging cable here. And let's see, the charging cable is a proprietary type, as you can see here. A couple of pin middle here, and some magnetic field on the left and right edge of it. And it's a USB port, typical one. I would say this is probably, I don't know, like a half a meter or so kind of length. Pretty decent length. Okay, so here's the watch. I'll put it aside first and see what else got in the box. Appears to be nothing but kind of like a styrofoam kind of foam to cover around the watch. Pretty basic, and a little bit of it's a Chinese manual. This might be a China fashion design brand actually, and also Chinese wording on the back, more of it. Oh, there's a scanner here. I'm gonna scan it like. So here's the scanner barcode. When you scan the barcode, it will direct you to the App Store. You can download it, and it's called Dafit, D-A-F-I-T, and they're supposed to be the apps that's connected to the watch. I'll just install it for now. Let's see. Alright, as the apps is downloading, I'll just quickly go through the watch itself. Okay, so you got a plastic cover on the top here. Please fully charge the smartphone watch before using. Right, so for the way for you to connect this to the charging pin, as you can see that there's a couple of pins here. It's where you stick it up like so. Yeah, you have to, when you stick it in, that's how it looks like. Hopefully you can see it better like here. So it's like protruding out a little bit when you sit it on the table. It's like, there's an angle to it, but that's how you're supposed to put it, because the other way it won't fit in. It's like a magnetic, so that's the only way you can fit it here. So yeah, I think it's pretty fit snugly inside there. It's not gonna move around. Of course you cannot like hold the watch while picking up the cable only. You're gonna drop your watch, but who's gonna do that anyway? So down below here, there's a couple of them. It's like health centering model and so on, and you got a little bit of Milliot & Co. branding down below here. And yeah, and on the right side, this way you got button, a couple of them on top and button, both of them on the right side, on top and bottom. And you got some tachymeters all around here, and even say smartwatch. On the right side a little bit here, you can see that, and yeah, it's a 1.3-inch. You can actually see the screen is a little bit inwards, a little bit starting from here to here. It's not actually the whole of this screen is on the screen, so because it's like 1.3. But the watch is pretty nice on my hand, I would say. It's fit my relatively usual hand size, I would say. but I would say on the left side it's a little bit thicker, I would say. It's not very much, but definitely can feel a bit of weight to it. And here I believe this is where the speaker grill is. I could be wrong, I'll check it out again later. Right, so for the strap itself, it's like a two-tone actually. You can actually see there's kind of like a two kind of a blackish kind of here. Because on top here you got the leather feel all around here, but on the bottom it's actually rubberish, silicone rubberish. So you can actually wear this for exercise or for jogging or running or whatever it is, as it is still a sports watch as opposed to like a smartwatch. So the way for you to turn it on is press on the bottom right side here for a few seconds, and then you straight get into the main menu. You don't get any kind of greetings at all. So that's how it is, and this is the main menu itself, like black and white kind of tone to it. And apparently there's like 4 options of watch face you can choose from, and digital as well as analog kind of sense to it. For now I'll just stick it with the stick it with this one first. And alright, so what I want to do here is I want to see what's the app is all about. Right, so again it is called a Dafit. When you press it in, this is how the app's interface looks like. You get today's kind of stats over here. On the middle is where you link it to your device. So on the right side is your own profiles, your height and weight or whatever, and your goals is whatever it is. And so let's just connect it to the device right away. Right, so as you can see, the model for this watch is called Z08. When you press on it, it will straight away. You can see that it's already connected and is at 32% here. Actually, when I receive it, it's only like 0%, so I charge it a little bit until like 34%. And then I re-record this again. What I was trying to record the first time, there's no juice at all, so that's how it is. And when you got into here, you can see the watch face. You can actually download more watch face here. Let's see, there's a lot of watch face available here, so I think you can check it out. Even though I can see that some of them is like that's interesting. Let's see. Let's see if I download this, will this work on a circular kind of a shape to it? Because I believe this is more towards its what is it called, rectangular kind of a shape instead of a circular kind of a shape of the watch. Oh, actually it's also downloading, so interesting. So I guess it works on both rectangular or rectangular kind of watch. Okay, so sorry, downloaded. Oh, so you can see that it does works. It's actually it's so nice, and I totally dig in this kind of screen. Well, anyway, let's move on to the next one, and you can see that there's also notifications, alarm, shutter. You can actually use this to check phones. Let's see if it works. So I'll just press it on here, shutter. 3, 2, 1. You can see that there's a 3 timer here before you take the photo. So that's awesome. Actually, you can do that. Favorite contacts update if there's any update at all. So the firmware is on later versions. That's great. What other things I have here? So things you got time, unit system, do not disturb, remind to move, continuous heart rate. So this it depends on your battery. It will drain your battery much more if you put it on continuous heart rate, which I don't recommend you to do. So you can always change it in the phone, but for now I don't. Oh, there's even drink water reminder. It says here it is recommended that you drink at least 2,000 milliliter or 2 liters of water every day. So you got it, folks. You have to drink 2 liters of water every day. So basically I don't do that myself because I don't exercise every day, to be honest. But then I do drink water every now and then. Psychologicals. What? There are 3 reminder modes: menstrual management, pregnancy condition, and gender health. Oh wow. Psychological cycle. I don't see that every day on the apps, on the smartwatch even. So that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah. And here's the stats for your steps, sleep. Okay, so sleep, it can detect sleep, monitor your sleep. Heart rate, BP, blood pressure, blood oxygen. Okay, so it does include the blood oxygen options here. Okay, so pretty much it for the apps, phone apps interface. So I'm gonna move on to the watch itself. I press again. So now I think I should have like, okay, yeah, I do have 5 watch face now. So maybe just I'll move it back to the one I just download, because it just looks kind of classic, kind of cool looking, I would say. Just like a typical watch if you want to move around. Okay, so for the first one, if you swipe it out from swipe down, you got this theater mode. Okay, theater mode is like you just of it. Okay, so this is for changing the brightness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 options you can choose it from. This is for vibration, on or off, and whether watch is not pair. Okay, I got it. So this is the option itself. So what I get from the option? So start watch, alarm, countdown, brightness, phone. Okay, so I can also answer phone with this watch. Of course, I cannot speak it directly from here, I think, but then you can use this watch to answer or cancel your phone or whatever. And also shake your watch to vibrations on or off. It's kind of funny that they put shake here. Usually it's a vibration. But then I think this is more towards a translation from a Chinese language. I could be wrong, but that's how I see this as of now. Reset, power off. About, let's see what's about. So this is some bunch of codes and a serial number for this watch. I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but anyway. So if I swipe down from button, I get the notification, which I have nothing to show right now. If I swipe to the left side, this is where the colorful kind of bubblish apps going on all around here. So I can move this around. You can see that the bubbles is moving with me. It's kind of, well, I would say it's really smooth. It doesn't like lag that much. So yeah, there's a lot of options here. You can see that the heart rate, I can BP, and well, I think this is like a sports or kind of, you can even use this to play music on your phone. So this is more towards like a on and off kind of watch here. So you can, of course, you cannot download music because it doesn't have like a storage here, but then you can use it for play, pause, or resume or stop the players, music players. And also you can also have a QR code here to download the apps right from the watch here. Same thing, you directly direct you to what's it called, the feed just now. And okay, so this is the camera options, and all right, yeah. So this is just my pretty quick unboxing and overview of this Milliot and Co smartwatch. And I think this model is called Magnus Smartwatch. Oh wow! For my type of hand, I think I have to put it all the way to the last third or maybe even the last second hole here for it to fit. Yeah, I think I have to put it on the last second. I kind of have like I would say like small to medium size of hand, so that's pretty nice. Still have one more hole to spare. But of course, if you want, you can also change it to your, okay, there's double kind of a what do you call this thing, cover here for the one is inside here and the one outer here for it to snap fitly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my okay, so I want to check out this respawn. It's pretty responsive actually. Took like maybe less than a second or 1 second the most. Yeah, so to wake up, you can turn it on or off, depends on your liking. For me, my usual use, I just turn it off because It drained a little bit of the battery, of course. Suppose from the specification, I can get about like 10 days to maybe 2 weeks of a battery. I will definitely test it out and show you guys again in the next video to come. But for now, this is just a quick unboxing and overview of this Milliot & Co. Magnus Smartwatch. Thanks for watching and subscribing to my channel if you like, and this Shade Tech. Until the next video to come, see you soon.